Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It has been a hot minute since I have talked to you about this topic, and we are going to talk about my health journey. Okay, so I've been absent with it. When I say absent, I mean on here, but I also mean my effort has been, and I'm going to talk about that. But before we jump in, please be so kind to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you can get notified of when I make new videos and all of the things, okay? So let's talk about it. I have been, here, I'm making like food. There we go. I'm making food. I'm actually doing some meal prep and just making dinner in general for the boys and Dan. So the end of March, the beginning of April was when I officially met my 60-pound weight loss goal. And if I'm being completely transparent and honest with you, I did not stay at the 60-pound weight loss for very long. I stayed on program for, I want to say like maybe like 5 days, before I stopped. And here's the thing. This is, a lot of people ask, or say, I don't want to be on program all of my life, and I don't want to gain all my weight back when I'm off of program and all of the things. I don't want to spend money to invest in my health just to gain the weight back. I get that. I don't want to do that either. But here's the thing. You have to follow all of the program. You can't just like pick and choose what you want to follow. You know what I mean? Because when you do that, sometimes people will use the program as not being good, when in all theory, we had to do some inner work in order to actually make new habits and to make things stick. Does that make sense? So a lot of people, I mean, not a lot of people, but some people I have heard say, you know, I don't think that program's for me because I don't want to spend all this money and have to like gain my weight back once I'm off of program. And here's the thing, guys, is that's not the point. The point is that the program is not an easy fix. It's simple to follow, but it's not an easy fix. Like, you still have to create new habits. You just have to. And here's the thing, whether you're on the Optavia program or not, that's what life is. If you want true lasting change, you have to create new habits. And sometimes that just sucks. I said it. It just sucks. It sucks having to create new habits. Why? Because change is hard. It's uncomfortable. It's different, and in order to get different results, you have to do different things. You have to have different habits. So that's my long-winded soapbox for saying, after you're done with your weight loss goal, there is a next step with this program. And I would be lying to you if I told you I knew what it was, because what happened, so we're going to rewind back to the beginning of April. I believe it was around April 4th. It could have been April 4th specifically, that I had reached my 60-pound weight loss goal, which I believe put me at 149.2 pounds. I'm almost positive that was like my full 60 pounds. So I was at 149. That's what I was at. I think it was 140. I think I was just shy of 149. I think it was like 148 and a half or something. Either way, I don't weigh that right now. I just don't. I weighed myself, not today, not yesterday. And I weighed 162 pounds. So I've gained weight. I've gained about 14 pounds back, 13 pounds back. Is that bad? 14, I don't do math. You guys can do the math. Is that bad? Honestly, it could be worse. So I'll take it. But I'm going to rewind of why we're at where we're at and why Angela finally was like, today I've had it. Enough is enough. So I'm going to share with you kind of what didn't create a failure, but it created a result that wasn't the result that I wanted, but it was naive of me to think that it was going to be any other result because of my habits and my actions that I was participating in. So let me get some cheese out because I'm making one of my lean and green meals. It's called bell pepper nachos, which I'm sure you guys have seen a video on before because this is like one of my staple lean and green meals that I eat. I love it. It's one of my favorites. But I digress. So during this time when I met my weight loss goal, I was writing my book, okay? And I still need to make a video on that. I have since published my book. It's an ebook, and I am currently working on formatting the paperback. The paperback is actually formatted. I know this video isn't about my book, but the paperback book is actually formatted, but I got a proof copy, which is around here somewhere. And I am just kind of like editing it right now. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. The paperback should actually be available. Some people have asked about a signed copy. You can actually pre-order signed copies right now on my website. Just real quick, that's www.mymakeovercoach.com. I was seeing if the book was up there, but it's not. And it will be available on Amazon for paperback purchase also. But I was working on my book, and I had deadlines to meet because I had a pre-order already on Amazon and yada, yada, yada. So I took all of my energy and put it into writing this book. My coach is amazing, my health coach, my friend Chelsea. I've talked about her a lot. Alexa, set a 13-minute timer. I've talked about her a lot. And she sent me all of the resources that I need. She sent me every single thing that I need to talk about how to do like the gradual step down from here I was on the 5-in-1 program, and how to get back to eating like a healthy, typical person who is not on a weight loss program. And she gave me all of the resources. And to be completely honest, at that moment, I was too overwhelmed with my book writing to focus any energy there. And as a result of it, I started choosing the path of least resistance, which was, so it was around, Easter was in April, and it was, I feel like it was the middle of April, or like, anyway, I did all right. I had like one day that I was just like all out or whatever, but like I tried to like be pretty good about eating like somewhat healthy, and I still had some feelings, so I did eat those occasionally throughout the day, but I wasn't still on program. That's like the normal 5-in-1 program for the day. And once Easter hit, I just gave no F's and I ate copious amounts of candy. And when I say copious amounts of candy, friends, I don't think you can truly understand the amount of candy I ate. I made that choice. I mentally checked out and I was like, I am just going to eat this candy. And over the course of 2 weeks, I basically binged on my children's Easter candy. That's what happened. My husband, bless his heart, we affectionately call him Dan the Man. He would be like, is this what you want to do? But like he was treading lightly because he was like, I don't want her mad at me. So he's like, you sure this is what you want to do? I'm like, I'm fine. And he's like, okay. This is all you. This is all you, honey. This is all you. I'm just letting you know. And he's right. It's all me. I have to take responsibility for my good habits and my not so good habits. And eating copious amounts of Easter candy from my children's Easter baskets, because they got so much, y'all. Like, they had Easter baskets from us. Then my mom and dad got them Easter baskets. And then there was a parade for my hometown festival that was like a couple weeks after that. And I just like kept going. I just kept going. So the fact that I've only gained like between 12 and 15 pounds is pretty amazing with the habits that I started to partake in. So, moral of the story. And then since then, it's just been kind of a downward spiral. I've been eating fast food here and there, not a lot. I've tried to do the program here and there, but here's the thing is that the program is science-based. It's biologically based, and you have a certain amount of calories you're eating, and the food is nutritiously equivalent for what you need to sustain a healthy fat burn, okay? And if you're doing it-ish, if you're cutting corners, if you're trying to like get the easy way out, I'm getting like a rat's tail here because my hair is on top of my head. It's not, any time you do anything like that in life, you're going to get half-assed results. That's what's going to happen. If you half-ass things, you're going to get half-assed results. So I have basically been at this plateau. And I've been taking a product called TrimFit, which is not anything to do with the Optavia 5-in-1 program. But this is supposed to be like a weight loss product. It's not just weight loss, but it helps to burn fat, control appetite, increase energy, and boost your mood. Those are some of the highlighted things that it can do. It's not going to work if I'm eating copious amounts of candy and eating out at fast food restaurants. It's not going to work. It's probably one of the reasons why I didn't double the weight gain that I had. Let's be honest. So, going back to this real fast, because I know that this is not what this video is about. If you are taking this, I would highly encourage you to keep up with what you've been eating, like keep your normal routine, or try to eat healthier, try to drink more water, and try to add a little bit of exercise into your routine. And this is going to help you a lot, okay? But if you're like me, before I started my Optavia 5-in-1 program, and you had 60 plus pounds to lose, the Optavia 5-in-1 program for me was perfect. And I started it up again today. I started it up like a week ago, and I just mentally wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. I started, and then I was like, okay. And I would start eating a couple other things. I was like, okay. And I just, like last night, see, guys, honesty is the best policy, even if it makes me look horrible. I don't care. I don't care, because I know I'm not the only one who's dealing with this. I know I'm not. I know I'm not. And if I am, I guess that's fine. But I know I'm not. I ate this last night. Obviously, we know chip bags don't go to the complete fullness, but I ate all of these jalapeno chips last night. I was doing pretty good. I wouldn't say great, but decent. And I don't know what it is. I think I'm getting ready to start my period. I don't know what it is, but I was just like, I don't care. I'm emotional. I was in a funk last night, and my brain, my subconscious brain was like, hey, Angela, you need to eat some food that makes you feel better, at least temporarily. That's what my subconscious brain did. And it wouldn't have been able to do that at first when I had just finished with the program, because I had been changing my habits for so long. I started the program at the end of July of 2021, and I ended my 60-pound weight loss goal April 4th, 2022. 9 months ish, 8.5 that I was on program. My habits had changed at that point, but I was not disciplined and I needed to create a new routine, a new normal for me. And I did not put in the work to read the resources from my friend, my coach, but she's my friend as well, Chelsea. And I have to take complete responsibility for that because those were my choices. Whether I said, hey, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to eat like crap, or I just didn't think about it because that was my scapegoat, not to think about it and just do. I don't remember what I was like, my point was. All I'm saying is that I have to take responsibility. So I finally was like, enough's enough, Angela, get your ish together. So that's what I'm doing. So I started up my program today. The first 4 days of program are hard. They are hard because your body is going from what your normal is to detoxing from sugar, detoxing from all sorts of things, chemicals in foods, whatever it is. And I'm on day 1, and that's what my body is doing. So I'm hungry. I'm gonna be hungry. I do still get to eat every 2 to 3 hours. I haven't been great at tracking my water, so I'm gonna actually get some water for myself right now. I've been trying to keep myself busy. You can have Powerade Zeros, which I've talked about in previous videos. You can have Powerade Zeros and stuff, so I drank 1 Powerade Zero today. I already had my optional snacks. I'm still hungry. Now, I do get to eat in like 30 minutes, and that will actually be my 3-hour mark. You're supposed to eat every 2 to 3 hours. But the thing is that I woke up early, and I have to allow enough time to pass between my fuelings for me not to be hungry at nighttime so that I can actually have a fueling at nighttime, even if it's right before I go to bed. There's no problem with that happening. It's actually okay if I have to eat right before I go to bed because I have to have all of my calories from the fuelings and my lean and green meal. But that is where I'm at. It actually is kind of therapeutic telling you that because I wasn't lying to anybody, but like, I mean, because even on my lives, because I do a lot of Facebook lives and stuff for my business and just being present with my community and stuff. And I told people, it wasn't like it was like me hiding it. It wasn't like that. But I kept making this video off. I told you I'm like PMSing, so I'm going to be even more emotional than normal, but I was putting it off, and I think it was because I wasn't ready to do the hard work. I think that's what it was. So I'm ready now. I'm ready because I know that I haven't felt my best. I've been tired. I mean, I'm good when I have this and my collagen that I've been drinking because those do give me natural energy and stuff. But in general, I haven't been doing great. I've been sleeping in. I've been staying up late. I've just been kind of willy-nilly with things. And it's almost like a weight just got lifted from my shoulders, just publicly telling you guys where I was at, because I've seen people comment and ask me how things are going. And I haven't responded because I felt like I needed to explain myself. And I don't need to explain myself. It is what it is, you know. I'm not going to condemn myself. I'm not going to do any of those things. But the thing is that I have to walk a fine line between giving myself grace and being accountable. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm at. And I'm starting up the program again because I want to lose this weight. And to be honest, this time around, I'm probably going to get past the 60-pound total weight loss since when I first started the program, because I know, like, once I got to that point, I could have probably kept going. But I'm not doing it to lose weight. Like, I don't care what the scale says anymore, but like, I want my clothes to be comfortable again, like they were. I'm still wearing the same size that I was, but like, I'm starting to like max out at that size. And I'm like, no, I'm not going back there. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to allow myself to do that. That's old mentality. That's old Angela. And she had a purpose in your life at that point, but she no longer serves a purpose. Angela now is not letting that kind of crap take over her. She let it in for a little bit, but she's done now. Okay? So like sometimes you just gotta like quit self-sabotaging, and you just have to like be stern with yourself and put your foot down and say, listen, quit putting up with your crap. And that's what it is. I have been putting up with my crap, and I've been allowing myself these excuses, and I'm done. I'm absolutely done. So here I am telling you all the things. I'm going to be notating my progress again and just updating in general. So I'm on program now. Like, it's the normal 5-in-1. Alexa, stop. It's the normal 5-in-1 program that was best for me for what my goals were and stuff. And while I'm doing the program, my goal is to get to know my next steps after I get to a point where I am comfortable with being done with program. I am going to basically study it front and back because that's how I operate. I have to feel like I'm comfortable, and I need to lean on my support system because I also wasn't leaning on my support system. But do you know why I wasn't leaning on my support system? Because I didn't want accountability. It's so sad to say that. Oh, doesn't it suck to like admit when you're wrong? Like, that's where I'm at right now. Not to say that there was anything wrong with like having like a little break, because it's okay to have days like that. But like I said, April 4th, like probably a week after that, the 14th, April, May, I'm almost 2 months past of just doing what the hell I wanted to. And not giving a crap. Not putting my health first, just meh, you know? And it's different to do that occasionally versus making it your norm. I don't want that to be my norm. I don't. So I'm putting my foot down. Enough is enough. I will do a video next. Well, I don't know if it'll be the next time I do a video, but I do have plans to make a video about what it entails to start gradually finishing the program and moving on to healthy choices and healthy habits after you meet your weight loss goal with Optavia. So I'm going to be sharing all of that and like what I learn and everything with you. So, that was a lot. That was a lot, but I hope that you guys understand where my heart is. I hope that you didn't think I was just completely ignoring you guys about my health journey and weight loss and all of the things. It was just, I was dealing with some stuff. I was dealing with some stuff that I had to like sort out and figure out. And sometimes you have to learn it the hard way. So I hope that you all have an awesome day. If you do have questions about the program that I'm on, you can comment below #info. You can send me an email message. I do have my email hooked up to YouTube, so you can totally do that. Or you can send me a message on any of the social media platforms. But the easiest would probably be for you just to comment in the comments, #info. So I never took my nachos out. So I'm going to get ready to eat. I hope that you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for just showing me your love and everything despite it, you know, it is what it is. I just appreciate you all so much for just caring about me and being here and encouraging me, because encouragement is so big. It really is. Oh, this is one of the things I want to tell you. Let me finish up with this. I will put the link to the Facebook group, but I started a Facebook group. It's a public Facebook group. I started it 2 days ago, and it's called The Mindset Makeover. And it's just a place for positivity. It's a place for accountability. It's a place for an encouragement. It's a place where you can kind of escape the negativity, okay? So if you want to join that, I'll put the link down in the description of this video so you can check that out. But another thing that I had started was a 30-day workout challenge, which I am going to start posting videos of. I was doing a 30-day workout challenge. Today was day 2. And it's literally 7 exercises. It took me today 7 minutes to do. The first day it took like 17 because I was videoing and trying to figure out all of the exercises, and then my kids and parenting and all of the things. But if you want to join me on that 30-day challenge, even if you're on a different day, who cares? Like, feel free to do that. Feel free to join the community because everyone needs some encouragement and uplifting environment. So, and if you haven't done so already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you can get notified of future videos, okay? Thank you guys. Have an awesome day.